Hello. I'm going to try to be very brief here. I'm doing a play called The Foreigner by Larry Shue. There's a lot going on in the play. So what you need to know is there's two people who are from the UK who are coming over to Georgia. It takes place at an inn in Georgia. The reason they're coming over is because one of them is an army sergeant who's been called over here to do work, and he's bringing his friend Charlie, who is a publisher, I believe, or an editor, one of the two, and his wife's in the hospital, and he's distressed. But why isn't he staying with his wife, you might ask? Because she also has revealed recently that she has cheated on him with 23 different people. That's right, 23 different people, specifically 23. She tells him about all of them, and he is very overwhelmed with the fact that his wife might die, but she's been cheating on him, and he doesn't know what to do, so he goes over to the States. Now, he's a very meek man. He's got a lot of social anxiety, so him and Froggy sort of figure this plan where he won't have to talk to anyone because he is introduced by Froggy as a foreigner from a country that no one's heard of, probably a made-up country, so he doesn't understand the customs, he doesn't understand the language. They're all inside this inn. The whole play takes place in this inn. Now, the inn's got an innkeeper. There's also a lady who owns the land and her little brother, Ellard. Those are sort of the main people that are good in the inn. What you need to know about them is that the lady who runs the inn isn't related, but the sister and brother, their dad recently died, and they will soon be getting an inheritance. That's important, specifically because there's a priest who is marrying the sister, and he is trying to, through trickery, convince Ellard, the younger brother, that he's mentally incompetent. He's trying to convince the sister that the younger brother is mentally incompetent. He does this through a series of basically practical jokes, like he'll tell Ellard, the younger brother, to bring a carrot up to her room in the middle of the night, and he does because he's just trying to be a nice person, and he comes back down, and she's distraught that her brother brought a carrot to her room while she was trying to sleep, and he's like, I said to bring a candle so she'd have some light. The priest says he told Ellard to bring a candle, basically lying, and Ellard believes that he misheard because he's stupid. He believes himself to be stupid the more practical jokes happen. So at the beginning of the play, Ellard doesn't think much of himself at all. The sister thinks he's mentally incompetent, and the priest thinks that he's going to be able to get all of the inheritance, marry the sister, and then basically take all the money, put it towards white supremacy, put it towards the church. I mean, those are the two things that he... Basically, the priest is a white supremacist, and there's another white supremacist in the play, and they're sort of in cahoots trying to get all this money. So this scene that I'm doing, this monologue, is Ellard, the younger brother, who doesn't think he's that smart, trying to teach the foreigner how to use utensils and what breakfast sort of is. Like, he's just trying to be a nice guy and explain the culture, but he doesn't think he's smart, so he's doing the best job that he can. I hope you enjoy it. One of my favorite things about this play is that it really speaks to the idea of pragmatic faith, which is if you believe that you are dumb, you are less likely to be able to learn things. Whereas if you believe that you are smart, when you encounter new information, since you believe in yourself, you're more likely to get it. There's a lot of work in psychology done with this. Placebo effects is a big point of this. But yeah, if you could take anything away from this intro part, if you believe in yourself, you will actually genuinely be able to do more. So don't let anyone shake that. Messages. Yeah. I'm going to get off my soapbox, do the monologue. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Don't tell me you never seen a knife before. Knife. This here is a knife. You use it to cut things. You know, cut things like ham. If we had some ham, or or bacon or something. Or or butter. If we had some butter, you could use this to spread it on your You don't need it. No, you don't need it. Put it down. Now that's your spoon. Use it to put sugar in your coffee. If we had some sugar. And if we had some coffee. Shoot. You know, I don't really know why we got all these things. But your fork. Man, I really wish there was someone else around here to tell you all this, because I don't know anything, but I think your fork would be the main thing that you use. Because you got your eggs and you got your grits and you eat them up with a fork, just like we've been doing. Oh. Can you say fork? 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 Fo? Work. Fork. Just like that. Good.